Hey, wow, crazy. Yeah, like flying under bridges is one of the things I really miss in Microsoft Flight Simulator. I hope they sort that out eventually. I don't know how simple it is for them to get that sorted. Went to the ocean today. Nice to hear normal birds instead of seagulls. Nice. Yeah, you're probably annoyed to hell with the seagulls, right? Here is my camera. My new tie-dye shirt here. Just put some coffee on it. Hopefully it won't stain. I don't think coffee stains, does it? That Amber gave to me. Stream starting now. How cold is the ocean in Norway at this time? The great shocks of my life was arriving at the Pacific Ocean for the first time after a road trip from New York years ago, and it was like July. It was hot as hell, but then it was cold as heck, the water, because I went, you go north of LA, it gets really cold, the water in the Pacific. I don't know, I stay inside the boat or on land. Coffee. Alright, still no sound update for the BN2 Islander. Apparently it's a couple of days off. I looked at the forum. So we're gonna have to stick with these the sounds as they are for a little longer. I was playing some War Thunder earlier. Now I'm gonna go back here to some Neofly missions to try to pay for this loan, which let's see, where are we with that loan? $307,000 balance, have 46. Let's pay let's give him 10,000 bucks now, just to keep that due date further away. All right, less than $300,000. No, I still see a 14.2 degrees centigrade. Yeah, that's cold, man. No, I wouldn't be able to. I mean, I would if like someone forced me, but I wouldn't enjoy swimming in that kind of temperature. New York's wild weather still. You have like now it's nice and cooler compared to yesterday. It was very humid yesterday. Should we head up to Florence or should we go south to Naples? Thinking about doing a slightly further trip. Caserta, where is that? That's a little airfield over there near Naples. I feel I didn't drink much today, but I did eat a liter of red currant with custard. One of my favorite berries. I love red currants and I love custard. I used to eat it out of the can. Devon custard in England when I lived there. Devon custard, wow. Short trip in Rome first let's do a short one in Rome first, and then maybe we'll see about a longer one, because the sun is going down. We're in live weather, live time here. There's some Casal Palocco. Maybe go land by Casal Palocco. That's a tricky one. Maybe on that field there? That looks really tough. I don't want it to be too tough because I don't want to lose another BN2 Islander. Otherwise, you know, Icebird is gonna get pretty upset. Here, how about like Tiber Golf? Let's go to the Tiber Golf Club. Maybe you could put it down there, although there's some wires there. We can put it under the wires over here. I don't know if Microsoft Flight Simulator, I don't think it models wires. There, let's take whoever wants to go play golf at the end of the day. I'm gonna fly with friends. Server, arcade, no password, starting server. What was that the field? We have to take, it's a helicopter mission. I'm going to do it with an aeroplane because the BN2 Islander lands pretty short distance. It's Tiber Golf, right by Via del Mare. When you're young and you want, well, you don't have to be young, but when you You can be like an old person, like in that Rome, La Grande Bellezza. It's a good film. And you want to party in Rome in the summer. You get the Via del Mare and you go all the way down here to Lido, to Ostia, and there's like a bunch of nightclubs here. You can party until the sun comes up. The last time I went to a party there, to some nightclub, was like this friend of mine, Marcus. Hey Donnie, if you're listening, one of these days I have to bring you up here. He organized, you know, I was younger, and he organized like a bus driver to take a bunch of us down. And so no one would have to get drunk and have to drive back home, and we stayed there until pretty much almost the sun rose. And then the bus drove us back to Rome. We got back to Rome at like, I don't know, 7, 8 in the morning. Good times. So we're gonna go to Via Ostiense, Via del Mare, to take someone who wants to go play golf, I guess, at this little Tiber golf place. Hey, Tatty Man 2020, I'm not using a mod. I do have this BN2 Islander, which is, I purchased, this is not War Thunder anymore. This is Microsoft Flight Simulator, obviously, but this is a BN2 Islander, and this thing I hear is a utility called Neofly.net, which basically transforms Microsoft Flight Simulator into a role-playing game where you roleplay as a pilot. Currently have $36,000 and $546. $36,000 and $546. $36,546. Let me get that right. And I have to pay back a loan that I used to get this airplane in game, obviously, you know. So we're getting there because I crashed it a few times. It is insured, so if there's another crash, I do get money back. It's a wonderful utility. I am gonna play multiplayer, so if you want to join me in the multi, the IP address disappeared from there. Let me see if I can server. Here you go. It is the server is listening at this 239er at this address. If you want to join this flight, make some money as well. If you have to have Neofly, obviously. In a few days, ladies and gentlemen, a veritable stampede of pilots are going to arrive here, Microsoft Flight Simulator, because it comes out for Xbox. So we are, the people in the Microsoft Flight Simulator community are preparing for an onslaught, a cavalcade, a stampede of new players coming into this video game, this Flight Simulator. I can't fly alone. That's alright, man. So, do you have this game? I mean, I can't fly in real life either. I mean, I probably could if I really... Here, hold up. Timmy says, so the insurance company continues to insure you? How do they react when you mention what happened to the previous plane? That's a good question, Tim. I could ask the developer of Neofly to... I think that would be a good addition. Like, if you crash too much, you know, your rates, your insurance premiums are gonna go up. But so far they've been nice to me, maybe because, you know, I know this guy called Jimmy Boss, and he is pretty well known in places like Sicily and Italy and New York City, and maybe that kind of makes him agree to keep insuring my airplanes. You have it. And if you want to join me, Tattleman, with or without Neofly, if you do the Neofly mission with me, you get money in Neofly. If you don't have Neofly, you can come and join me. I am in East USA server. Okay. I'm Hypertexthero without the E between the text because there's a limit of 12 characters for some reason or other. I would ask my friend, but it doesn't work at Microsoft anymore. He works at Google now. So the okay. I wish these guys, maybe I should ask my friend to send me a bit of his paycheck every month, you know, just as a token. Okay, well, Chris says, curious if Alliance services will implode tomorrow. Yeah, it's tomorrow, right? Jeez. Wow, okay, we're gonna find out. 27th of July, ladies and gentlemen, a cavalcade of people are gonna be coming here. Let's click on fly. I'm gonna right click on what mission we're gonna do right here. And fly with friends. Connect and fly. And basically you'll just carry this person over there with 494 pounds. And we have to turn on the motor. Let's set the payload in here in the game. 594. So we do have someone here with us. I'm gonna give myself a few more pounds as well to the pilot. 594. Maybe he has some baggage. Let's maybe, yeah, his golf clubs. You know, to play golf you need golf clubs and stuff. So, and how are you, Tim? 594. Hope you're well.
Transporter from dispatch. We have a VIP in hurry. It is important they are flown
Always
to
in
their
a hurry,
destination
these guys,
without
yeah.
delay.
Dispatch.
Transporter from dispatch. Boarding VIP.
Copy that, dispatch. Hope you know, it's a nice person after the last one.
Hello.
Oh, hey, how you doing? I'll be in touch. Dispatch. Hypertexthero 1. I'm at Lero. This airport right here. It's called the. Let's see.
Transporter. VIP on board.
Rome
You are cleared to
Urbe
go.
Airport. Rome Urbe Airport. Roger that, dispatch. We're just getting started here. We'll keep you updated. Over. All right. So let's take a quick look on Neopad to see our initial flight bearing, as I often like doing. Oh, it's not telling us the bearing now. Is that different? There's been an update to Neopad. Let's see, ETA left. Okay, I guess so. Once we turn the airplane on, that may change. We'll find out momentarily. Never mind, 70 gigabyte update. Oh man. Yeah, that's how I feel about updates as well. I always, these days, you know, these modern computer video games, when I open up Steam, I'm like, is it gonna be like, you know, like, am I gonna have to wait for half an hour before I can play because of some massive update? And I have a fast internet connection. I'm lucky, but I feel bad for people that are in places with, you know, not a fast internet connection. That will take like days potentially. Kerr, welcome back to the stream, ladies and gentlemen. Kerr in the house. I am inspired by this wonderful streamer called Simcaesar. I'm trying to Caesar. I never can spell it. I'm trying to add some new sound effects to the stream here. I'm obviously a total amateur, but go check out Simcaesar. A wonderful streamer, wonderful gentleman, very funny. It's like a radio show. It's like listening to the radio, and really nice people there. I've really been enjoying the Simcaesar streams. And congratulate, good afternoon, Chill Pernas in the house. Chill Pernas here, ladies and gentlemen. An applause for Chill Pernas. Thank you for dropping by. 20 megabyte done. Copy, Teddy, man. You can join whenever, you know. You can just click on my airplane and join. Alright. And, yeah, Wild Craze was curious if the online services will employ tomorrow due to all this influx of people. Let's fire up our airplane before I get too distracted and it becomes dark here in Rome, Italy, ladies and gentlemen. We are live weather, live time over here. So the mixture propeller RPM controls to 100%. Mixture is full. We look up here. The fuel valves, the left one was on, the right one was off. The fuel little contraptions up here are pointed forward. We'll make sure the fuel pumps are activated. You can see the amperes working over there. Magnetos for the port wing and for the starboard wing, or engine I should say, activated. Let's start her up. I'll start off the starboard. See if I forgot something or not. I bought Ghost Recon Breakpoint. Almost Kerr. Awesome, Kerr. Yeah, Ghost Recon Breakpoint, ladies and gentlemen. 75% off now. They've made a lot of updates to that game, so much better than it was in the beginning. And I warmly recommend if you like a bit of a open world shooting, exploration, and stealth with up to 4 players. It's fun, and you can try it for free if you don't want to buy it. You can, if you know someone who has it. You can play it for free as long as they invite you. Okay. Alright, I think we're pretty much good to go. Oh, lights. I forgot to turn on the lights, so I'm not gonna get the bonus, because usually if you turn on these lights before you turn on the engine, you get a bonus, and I totally forgot, so I'll turn on the instrument lights already. Also for the improvements coming, yeah, True Partners, I'm so excited about. Yeah, tomorrow not only 2 million new players are gonna arrive in Microsoft Flight Simulator, but there is a sim update, and there's a bunch of improvements coming. One of them is going to be the world map. It's going to have, like, instead of just having that gray, it's going to be a real map there. There's going to be improvements to, I think there may be water wake. I'm not sure if that's in this one or not, or at least when you fly low of a helicopter, maybe there'll be dust kicked up. I'm not sure if it's this one, but I'm excited about that when it's coming. Another update. And all right, let's it's an exciting, that's what I like about projects like Microsoft Flight Simulator that are moddable, that keep continuously updated, is that you know, there's the bad things, you have to keep downloading these giant updates, but the good thing is it keeps new things keep coming. It's part of being a PC gamer, really, all these additions and following up on them. Although some people know they spend more time reading Reddit than playing the game. I used to be a bit like that, but these days I like to play the game. One change in Neofly's latest update, it doesn't give you a bearing any longer here, which is interesting. I kind of like that bearing. 11 nautical miles only. I'm just gonna have to guess on that bearing. I'm gonna guess about 200. Let's see. So let's get in here, and this track IR is getting a little weird. Stand by. Is that okay? Yeah, that's all right. A little bit higher. There you go. Okay, about 200. Let's put it in there. On the heading bug. Other way, other way, other way. There you go. That's gonna be our approximate bearing. It should be this one, dust and water foam. Man, I'm so excited about that. I hope that when the planes land on water, it'll have wakes. That I would be excited about too. It didn't have bearings on the Neofly after the last update. It used to have it right here. It used to have it right over here. But I'm not seeing anymore. And there was an update to Neofly recently. I don't know if that broke or they removed it on purpose, but I like that little bearing thing. So not sure what's going on there. All right, let's talk to the air traffic control tower. First the ground, and we want to taxi, and we want to depart straight out. Gonna get out of here.
Hypertexthero 1 request taxi for takeoff, departing straight out.
Hypertexthero 1 taxi to and hold short of runway 16 using taxiway Delta Alpha Charlie. Contact tower on 123.8 when ready.
So I'm coming down, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go.
Taxi to and hold short runway 16 using taxiway Delta Alpha Charlie, Hypertexthero 1.
Right, everybody clear. Here we go. Watch your head out there. Johnny, watch your head. Your IRL is shining through. Copy that, Iceberg. You're talking about my new shirt? There's a patch of green on it. I think about putting like a star backdrop so it looks like it's a real rip in hyperspace, but it's just the green color, which is the same as my green screen, so that's gonna cause some issues, you know. Oh, over your head? Oh, thank you. Alright, let me check. I haven't checked that. Oh, IRL, okay. Be gone, IRL. There you go. That's IRL right there, ladies and gentlemen. It's not very exciting, you know, there's cat litter, there's shoes. I moved the plant away because the poor plant keeps getting hidden by this green screen, so I moved my plant somewhere else, or our plant, by the window now. It's happier. But thank you, Iceberg. I didn't need a pushback for this one, Taddyman, because this BN2 Islander, it turns on a dime. It turns like in less than 10 meters. It's a pretty amazingly nimble aeroplane, even taxiing. I love your home cockpit. Wouldn't mind a bit of search and rescue X miles out on Y Vordny radio. I would love to do search and rescue with a water capable airplane. I don't have one in this Neofly career right now. I think someone had came to my stream and showed me that free airplane from the Bush League pilots, and I installed it, but I think I crashed it or I lost it somehow. I wouldn't be surprised if it was a crash, you know. But I think a water plane, and I'm very excited in the new update to Microsoft Flight Simulator, they're going to have built-in water floats, I think, for the Cessnas, maybe the Shock Ultras. So I'm excited about that too. Another thing that I'm excited about.
Tower Hypertexthero 1 ready for straight-out departure at runway 16.
Hypertexthero 1 altimeter 2.
Copy that. Hypertexthero.
18 and 10. Straight out departure approved. Cleared for takeoff runway 16.
Wait for takeoff. Runway 16, Roman Urbe, good to see you. I'll be back soon. Hypertexthero 1.
Cleared for takeoff runway
Maybe do
16
crash statistics against
1.
normal landings. Yeah, I would actually. It's probably I wouldn't want to do that right now because I think it would be about 50-50 for me. Iceberg. Laps to takeoff position, ladies and gentlemen. Right on the sun. With the sun setting here, we're gonna check this VIP. He wants to play some night mini golf and then go to Ostia and then go to the beach to party of some Roman discotheques. The Romans, they like to eat and they like to party. Go. Oh, beautiful! Screenshot.
Transporter, fly safe.
Screenshot. Laps up, auxiliary fuel pumps deactivated for now, ladies and gentlemen. Another shot for the socials. Here he goes. Very nice. We got on some Alitalia looking flight over there. And let's get to bearing 200 here. And I think this flight is going to take us over Rome. A beautiful time, iceberg. Boom! Oh, no, it's not. I'm sorry. Thank you for reminding me. Thank you so much for reminding me about Sim Toolkit Pro. I always forget something, you know. Oh, not little nav map. I want Sim Toolkit Pro. I always forget something. That's just the nature of how my brain works. Remind me later, little nav map. I didn't mean to turn you on. Loading the fleet. Continue with local account. Sim Toolkit Pro has joined, ladies and gentlemen, and that means that you now can do a landing rate prediction and perhaps get on the leaderboard here that will result in t-shirts and stickers and all sorts of stuff eventually. Look at this beautiful imagery here of the BN2. Alright, thank you, Wildcraze. There's a heart in the clouds, fast screenshot. Oh, there's a heart? Okay, I didn't see that, but look at this. Rome, Italy, at this time of the day, ladies and gentlemen, that's Ciampino over there, I think. That's where all the Ryanair and EasyJet flights come in, or used to come in from Italy, from Europe. There's Stadio Olimpico, where Rome and Lazio play and cause a lot of traffic problems if you're driving a car in Rome. Hopefully you're not, it's not doing too bad. And the Tevere, and along the Lungo Tevere, cars, people going for dinner. Every time there's Romans going around, they're generally going to eat somewhere. That's one of the wonderful things about Rome and Italy, is there's so much good food that you know, you can make your whole life just about eating, and that makes me very happy. A lot of screenshots for the socials here because of this wonderful sunlight. I still have not installed that application that lets you disable interface elements on the fly, so that we can turn off nameplates when we want to, you know. Sometimes it's nice to show the nameplates to see who's there flying with you. 0.5% done update. I'll be here for a copy of that. Taddyman 2020, thank you for your prediction. Sheepa coming in. Hello Sheepa, welcome to the stream with a -20 prediction. Iceberg -7.7. Ben Wildcraze -123. We shouldn't be too far away. Let's open up Neopad and see our current variance. Right by the river. It's not far from the river, I think.
Hypertexthero 1 leaving my airspace. Frequency change approved.
Roger, frequency change approved. Hypertexthero 1. Okay, I do it, but then I have to do it here too. Go.
Tower Hypertexthero 1 frequency change.
Oh. Oh, look at those reflections, man. Oh, lovely. What a wonderful graphics this flight simulator has. Trying to get that glow there. This is when I end up crashing, you know, so I have to watch out, but guess we could plug coordinates to GPS. Do you want me to give you? Do you want me to give you some coordinates? I don't know if I'll be able to, but it's here. Look. I don't know if it gives you GPS coordinates. Tiber Gulf. That'll be a nice addition to. Sorry that I have to do this quickly, but I don't. That'll be. Oh, here you go. No. Yeah. Okay. 41.794, 12.3, okay? I don't want to stay too long here because I'm going to crash the airplane. 41.794, 12.3 something, but it disappeared there for some reason. Oh, it had coordinates instead of Neopad, instead of heading a Neopad? Let's see, Here you go, here you go. 41.84, 12.43. That's our, that's where we're heading. Or is that Mike? I think that's my position actually, never mind. I don't know. I'm gonna turn that off because, oh, look at the reflection.
Transporter, VIP landing zone at 3 miles.
Copy that, dispatch. Trying to find a good landing spot over. I think I saw it. Yeah, I think that's current position. I think you're right. Let's just look manually outside the window. Neopad also possible on local host port 81. I had seen that before. Maybe it's working better now. It was pretty. It wasn't very performant for me the last time I tried that, but I will try eventually. Iceberg. Just trying to get. I get so excited when I see the sunlight like this that I have to. Is this it? Is this the Gulf spot? Or is it? A lot of things happening here, ladies and gentlemen, at one time. Give me 1 second. Okay, there, no, it's up ahead. It's up ahead. We're gonna follow the river, and it's gonna be by the river. Yeah, I think I might land in the golf course. Let's see. But the problem is the sand traps could cause us a problem. Wonderful imagery. Wow, this game is like a basically built-in Google Earth screensaver. Can do this too, the BN2, which is cool. Whoa, I'm gonna take so many pictures, I'm gonna crash, alright. Alright, we just flew right over it. So it's right, we just flew right over it, ladies and gentlemen. There it is. The golf course. I think that field there is gonna be it. Yeah, I think that's gonna be the field. We're gonna approach from that direction right there. Alright, flaps. The takeoff position, fuel, auxiliary fuel pumps activated. Flaps down for full landing position now. It'll be a rough landing. Thank you for that, wow, Chris. And we don't want to get this person too uncomfortable here because we don't want them to mess them up with their golf game, you know. So I shouldn't really bank too much. I'll try a coordinated turn here with the rudder. Beautiful time of the day in Rome. In Rome, this time of the day, the golden hour is really gorgeous because the whole city, it's something about the how like the rock, the building materials they use there, especially in you know, in the center. It's just like it feels like a timeless place this time of the day, and you have some lovely food to look forward to always. It's just wonderful. I'm getting some frame rate hiccups here. Alright, trying to spot the field that I said I was going to land in. I think it's that one, although from this position... Oh no, I think it's there. It's that one there. Okay. Gricia! A gricia would be lovely, but right now I think I would want to go out for a pizza and like a liter of wine. I mean, I'd share it with someone. Of course, I shared it with Amber or with some friends, but Monday night pizza sounds good. Although, you know, a gricia is always welcome. Let's double check if we're going to the right spot. Yeah, there it is. You don't have to land on top of it. It has to be pretty close though. I think 2 nautical miles or even a little less. Hopefully the wind is... At this time of the day, generally the wind starts coming from the mainland. Going off to the sea, so hopefully the wind will be in a good... will be in favor of this particular approach here. Land on this field, in this field. There, I think I saw a yellow car there. Alright, not too bad.
Set your parking brake on.
Won the multi-bonus, huh? Someone playing with me? There must be someone playing with me. Oh, the AP is jumping out already? Boom, who won? Ladies and gentlemen, an applause for Tatty Man 2020 coming in here with the first. He just shows up and he wins, you know?
All VIP are disembarked.
Congrats, man. Congratulations, Tattyman 2020. Let me update this landing rate leaderboard. I'll leave you with an outside view while I'm updating the landing rate leaderboard. Fantastic. That is awesome. And let me make sure I don't misspell this. Tattyman 2020. And let me instruct my little laptop here, all the little gremlins in my little laptop to run around and shuffle a bunch of calculations and send an instruction to update the website so that you can see you're going to... Hey, Shipa. some hype. You can see the landing rate leaderboard should have been updated with Taddyman added now. Coming in with his first prediction and first win. How about that, ladies and gentlemen? Yeah, that's all right. Everyone's gonna who's in that landing rate leaderboard is gonna get something, ladies and gentlemen. As soon as I have it set up, it's taking me a little while longer than I would like, but it is gonna be there. Look at that wonderful, wonderful. Oh, the sun is going down. Screenshot. We are in live. There's some people in Aeroporto Fiumicino over there. There's the Lungo Tevere, and I think I'm gonna follow the Lungo Tevere back towards Urbe Airport. Alright, now the question is, do I taxi all the way here and aim where I came from for the takeoff? Or do I go there and try to clear these trees over here? I think I'm going to taxi back and try to clear those trees, but take a look at what's over on this side. Thank you, Sheepa, for the prediction. Did I miss anything? That's very nice. Timmy Thumb congratulating Daddy Man. Timmy Thumb later will probably be streaming today, ladies and gentlemen. Go give him a follow if you haven't. Another excellent friend of the stream over here. Okay, I think the wind is coming from this direction, so I'm going to taxi back to this side here. We'll set the flaps to take off and hopefully be able to get back to the sky, to flying without any mishaps. Sometimes there's bumps on these landscapes. I have a feeling, I'm not sure about this, but it might be just a placebo effect, but I have a feeling that the countries that have had a second pass of the so-called world update of Microsoft Flight Simulator, like England, I have a feeling the ground is a little bit more detailed and you can get stuck in ditches more often and stuff like that. I'm not sure if it's just my imagination, but I have had trouble in England. It could have just been the weather, you know. Thank you for your next landing rate prediction, Wild Craze. And to Sheepa, I think I already said thanks, but say it again. Alright, let's go. We're just gonna go. I think we should have plenty of space. This thing takes off at 64 knots, 65 knots. Put that nose wheel off the ground a little bit, and we're at 65 knots. Let's go. Can we clear these trees, ladies and gentlemen?
Transporter, fly safe.
Yes, we can. Yes, we can. Icebird calls this the little devil, this airplane, and she is a little bit of a devil. She can land and take off in such short spaces. It's just an amazing airplane. Let's follow the Tevere back into the city. Thank you, Kerr. -101. Kerr WT, ladies and gentlemen, lives in Rome. Currently in Rome right now. He's not doing so on Ghost Recon Breakpoint. I will come help you later, Kerr, if you're still playing, or another day this week. I'll be very happy to. I think Sheepa's also playing, so maybe the two of you could play together. It's very helpful to play with someone else. Put the flaps up. And auxiliary fuel pumps off. And here, let's go over to Cristoforo Colombo that heads into the city and into Eur. I think this is the Cristoforo Colombo here, if I'm not mistaken. I can hop in a little while if you want me to cool off a bit more. I'm hot today. Cool. Yeah, 75% off Ghost Recon Breakpoint. You can buy it for $15 or 15 euros, or if you don't have it but you know someone who has it, you can play for free. Fun game. I hasn't finished. I have about 80 hours in it. Played with some of these gentlemen here with Wild Craze, Kerr, and Icebird the other day. It was fun. AZA1750. These airplanes are eye controlled, ladies and gentlemen. There is a setting in Microsoft Flight Simulator. If you want to improve your frame rate, I think you can turn these off. It's like these are AI controlled airplanes, but basically they are based on real life traffic. So there's probably an airplane flying where this one is right now in Rome, and so it's being put here, probably going into Ciampino or taking off from Fiumicino. And you can turn that on and off. I have a feeling that with it on, frame rates get lower, because it's more stuff happening on the network, you know. This game is like sucking in all this bandwidth. It's just like streaming all this wonderful scenery to your computer. Someone put some statistic there the other day, the amount of petabytes. They're like I think a petabyte is, I don't know, like 100 terabytes or something that this game occupies. Like the amount of hard drives you would have to have if you wanted to have this whole game in your computer instead of it being streamed. That's just like an unbelievable amount. Because it simulates the whole Earth, of course. I can give a look if you like. Sure, if you want Kerr to take a look out the window, see if it kind of looks like this or not. We're heading back to Lido. I don't know, I'm a little lost now. Make sure I'm not crashing, for starters. Lido, there it is, north. All right. "1,000 terabyte is 1 petabyte," so I think it was several petabytes. Don't remember how many, Iceberg, but this game apparently occupies many petabytes. I mean, I think it was in CDL stream. I died again, lol. That game's in hard difficulty level is tough. I enjoyed it in hard difficulty level because otherwise I think it's a little too arcadish. May 7076 here, I think that's another AI plane, maybe not. There's Moresti out there, that's a player. Alright, I think we're right above, we're not getting, oh wait, the range is off. It's right up ahead. Okay, let's talk to the tower.
Tower Hypertexthero 1 3 miles southeast 1,400 feet to land.
Hypertexthero 1 tower. Altimeter 29.9.
Oh, wait, I lost the right engine?
Fly left downwind runway 16.
Did I lose the right engine, or is that... I think I lost the right engine. Right, I lost the right engine. I think I lost the right engine, ladies and gentlemen. What the hell? I do have failures enabled, but it's like 1 in 10,000 or something. Right engine just went to hell. Did I? Oh, I think I the fuel valve instead of clicking the other one. I clicked the fuel valve. I'm such an idiot.
Hypertexthero 1, did you hear my last transmission?
My God. Okay.
Enter left downwind runway 16 Hypertexthero 1.
Wow, 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 wow. Okay, it's to our left. There it is. It's unlit, this airport, which is surprising to me. You'll see that's the most common error, so always look before click. Copy that, Iceberg. I was trying to do it quickly. I had the air traffic...
118 at 10. Cleared to land runway 16.
We'll acknowledge that. I was trying to do too many things at once. And what I did is I clicked this button instead of clicking the fuel pump. This is really weird. I mean, they're right next to each other, and if you do the wrong one, the engine goes out. For me, that's a very strange design choice. In the BN2, they should probably put at least one of these things, or a switch guard on top of the fuel valves, because it's right next to the auxiliary fuel pump. It's just nuts. Okay. Turn on these little floodlights, a little bit more light. Oh, here you go, that's a little better. Always look before you click, don't do quickly, and do check all the time. Copy that, Iceberg. I better learn that if I ever do a real private pilot's license, you know, I have to unlearn some of these bad habits that I get playing video games. And it kind of scares me in a way, because you know, if I do PPL, whatever plane I'm flying, it'll probably be a Cessna 152 or 172. I am going to get into this airplane and I'm going to have a paper checklist and make sure I always go through the checklist in the simulator. And those planes I always fly as if they were real life airplanes, unlike my amateur fly-by-night operation here with the BN2 Islander, or most of the planes I fly in this, you know. The weather does not seem too right though. Yeah, it's hit and miss, Kerr. I think sometimes it's pretty good rendition, other times it's off. This is what Microsoft Flight Simulator thinks it's like right now. How many planes will you need to get your license? Boom! In real life I only have one life, so hopefully just one, Iceberg. And I do want, eventually when that happens, I do want to stick with one instructor and get it all done in like a month or 2 months or 3 months max. I want to get it all done in one go. So my plan is to use only one airplane. No extra life mushrooms in real life, ladies and gentlemen. You better get things right, you know. Alright, flaps to landing position. There's the METAR, courtesy of SimToolkit Pro. Wonderful piece of software which is giving us this. It's free for you to use. You can support them on Patreon if you like. I am a Patreon supporter for I think $15 a year, which is a pittance for SimToolkit Pro. I just use it for really the landing rate predictions, although it has all sorts of other stuff. It has planning, flight planning, it has the meteorological info that WildCraze is demonstrating there. Curtis says the weather is very optimistic. Is it gonna rain there? Or is it in Rome in real life? I have to call my mom after this and chat with her to see how things are going. I'll check how things are going. My mom lives north of Rome. Oh, speaking, maybe that's Amber's phone. I don't think it's mine. It did rain a bit earlier today. Coming in a little high for this landing. Trim nose up. Not too bad though. Thank you, Thank you, Galaxia. I know what that was about. Mostly I use it for landing rate as well. On long flights, I'll put it on a flight plan to get the ETAs. Cool. For long plans, I use a little nav map, especially like those races I participate. The CDL organizes. And ladies and gentlemen, CDL. I'll do a shout on the stream. He now works for Microsoft for Flight Simulator, which is awesome. You know. So, I'm gonna give a big shout out and congratulations to CDL and Factual Goal, the stream that I first got rated from here in the Microsoft Flight Simulator universe. CDL just got a job with Microsoft, working with Microsoft Flight Simulator. How cool is that? Alright, you can see the lights in the bottom there lighting up the airplane. I'm in a little steep. I hope that they increase, like WildCraze was mentioning, they increase the range of the lights of the airplane a little bit on a sim update whenever they can do that.
Transporter,
oh,
VIP
little
mission ended.
Bump.
Thanks for your efficiency.
Not landing so well these days. 217. Ladies and gentlemen, Tatty Man 2 out of 2. How about that? Tatty Man is a beast. Coming here like an iron eagle. Coming here like an iron eagle and winning 2 out of 2 landing rate predictions. His first 2 landing rate predictions, his first 2 wins. How crazy is that?
122.7 Hypertexthero 1.
Alright, let's ask for Chernobyl ground. Oh, back to clearance, a little bit of a bug there, I think. Oh, here you go. Request taxi to parking.
Ground to Hypertexthero 1 taxi to parking.
Hypertexthero 1 taxi to general aviation parking via taxiway Alpha.
I don't know if someone else is flying. I'm going to check right now. Stand by.
Taxiing to general aviation parking via taxiway Alpha Hypertexthero 1.
Maybe you just get the bonus just for having the thing turned on. I don't know where this place is, but I'm gonna assume it's back here, and I'm just gonna park right back here where I started from. This might change my modus operandi. Hey, if you get that bonus just to have it running, why not? How much money do you get to fly a multiplayer? What is the bonus? Here, I think it's... Here they are, okay. Oh, now I see them. It takes a while. You have to get pretty close for the airport operator there to be visible, to have their lights visible. I think it's at 5%. That's not bad for a long flight. That would be pretty good, you know. Oh, okay. Parking brake activated. Thank you, Jordy. It's Jordy LaForge, or Jordy LaForge's sister, as we often say out here. Not too shabby for a formality. Let's double check if someone else is flying with us in this multiplayer Neofly mission. Nope, you must just have it on. 250. I'm gonna turn the engines off so it doesn't make us go deaf. All right. And now let's see what's gonna be our next mission. I'm gonna take a little break. And let's see how much money we made. It wasn't much. Where's the log? If we're taking that golf player to that mini golf, we made $2,776. That's a pretty good salary for Rome, especially. We try a longer flight to Florence or to Naples, a night flight. Florence or Naples, does anyone have a preference in chat? Or maybe somewhere in between, maybe to Bracciano. Live in Bracciano. Couple of years. Maybe you could fly to Bracciano. What is this one? This is a search zone, intercept intruder. I've never done these missions before. Could try that. Let's try intercept the Vesuvius. Okay, we do have a request from the chat to see Vesuvius. I might have to change to daylight, not live time. But let's do it. Let's see what if we have anything there. I think it'll be like small trip or maybe short haul. Small trip. Here we go. Liao. Grass airstrip, probably not lit. How about short haul? What does that say for that? Oh wow, that's much further. Okay, never mind. Small trip. I could turn on reshade too. That would be cool. I don't have it on anymore. I think I would have to restart Microsoft Flight Simulator unless I'm mistaken. That is looking for a medic. All right, let's try this. I think I'm gonna cheat and I'm gonna put the light a little bit earlier because I like to see what's out there. You know, I like to see. Stand by. Still in a multiplayer session, ladies and gentlemen. The server is. If you have Neofly 74.73.35.239, or I don't know if you need to put the IP address or it's just default. But I am going to right click on this mission near Naples and we're gonna go fly over there. Fly with friends. Connect and fly. And this is a sensitive cargo mission. Before we fly, I'm gonna go to the hangar and I'm going to make sure my fuel is full, because there's one time I ran out of fuel after I had landed at the Vatican. It was pretty embarrassing. Okay, we have a full fuel tank. The way you do it in Neofly is you move the little slider all the way to the right, and then you click on this little fuel canister thing to validate the fuel selection. Okay, and then it'll tell you how much it costs, and you say okay, and you go. Alright, flying the mission, I need 885 for the payload. If you come out here, no passengers, this is just payload. But if I put it all on this side, the center of gravity of the plane might get a little messed up. 885, so I might have to put some things on the seat beside me. Okay. What was it? 885. Okay. 50. 38. Wow, I'm bad at math. Okay.
Transporter from dispatch. It's a cargo mission today. When
There
you
you
check
go.
the payload and the flight plan, please release your parking brake to start.
Copy that. Dispatch.
Transporter
Hypertext.
form dispatch. Loading cargo. Please stand by.
Let them finish. Okay. One thing about Neofly, we ignore this. Oh, here you go. It updated it. I didn't touch it. Updated by itself. That's cool. All right. Let's hope that all that baggage there is not gonna cause us trouble with the takeoff here, because I'm doing it inside the airplane. I'm not doing it backward. It warns you about that.
Transporter, cargo is loaded. You can start your mission.
All right. Taxi for takeoff options.
Hypertexthero 1 taxi to and hold short of runway 16 via taxiway Alpha Charlie. Contact tower on 12.3.8 when ready.
Acknowledge that taxi clearance.
Runway 16 via taxiway Alpha Charlie, Hypertexthero 1.
And this bearing is gonna be what? 120, I think? 125, 130? Let's come in here. And let's put it around 125. Maybe the developer decided to remove it because they're like, oh, it's nice to be able to guess, you know, so. All right. That sound always reminds me of my recycling bin. Hey, Mitchug, how are you? How you doing? You know, like the clink, 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 clink. Apparently they're having new sounds for coming up for, at least for voices. New human recorded voices for Neofly coming in one of the next updates. Alright, now, does anyone have experience of reshare, and do you think that you can turn it off with Microsoft Flight Simulator running? Because if you can't, we're just gonna have to do a night flight without it, because I don't want to restart right now. Right, everything is on already. All I have to do is put the fuel valves on and do the starter switch. I don't know how detailed, if this will be a no-no for the airplane. I mean, the engines are hot. These Lycoming engines are hot out there. Auxiliary fuel pumps activated for takeoff. We're already going to put the flaps at takeoff position. And why don't I ask this guy for a push, because I don't want to take his head off, okay?
Ground to Hypertexthero 1 requesting pushback.
Hypertexthero 1 pushback request accepted.
So awesome. Hey, be careful. It should go. Oh, watch out for the propeller. Watch out for the propeller, dude. Alright, this guy's a bit crazy. Maybe he had a little bit too many grappas with his coffee before he came to work. Hey, Mort75, thanks for the follow. How are you doing? Yep, BN2 Islander. I used to fly in this airplane when I was a kid. You can read about it over here. So I love this airplane. I'm so excited to be flying a Microsoft Flight Simulator. I'm excited for the sound update that's coming. Right now the switches don't have sound and the outside doesn't have... Like I can open this window and the sound doesn't change. Ah Gianni, che cazzo sta a fare? Attenzione con le propeller, oh, mamma mia. Alright, I think this pushback, okay, let's see.
Ground Hypertexthero 1 requesting pushback tuck to steer the aircraft to the left.
Hypertexthero 1, your
Ground crew don't care nothing about propellers, Curry here. Thank you, old firehead. Let's go, ladies and gentlemen. I think this guy's not doing much. He's a little bit sneaky, this guy. A little bit suspicious, this guy. So I think I'm gonna tell him, stop doing that. Get away.
Hypertexthero 1 requesting the end of pushback.
Hypertexthero 1 request to end.
Yeah, get away from there, Johnny. You know, oh, vattene a letto, a dormire. Go to bed. Go to sleep. You had too many coffees and then too many grappas. Look, he's backing up into the propeller now. Oh my god, okay. This is supposed to be family friendly here. Okay, I'm gonna look away. Okay, he stopped. Okay, he's just gonna have to duck, okay? Stand by. Okay, hit his head, but you know, that's the least of his problems given his state of mind. Hard to see in this airport, it's not lit. Let me quickly switch these lamps from flashing to like straight. Oh, where is the pulse? Pulse, okay, there you go. Maybe me, what? Sorry, I was getting hydration. I forget. I don't know if I mentioned you, Wildcraze. Maybe I did, but I apologize. I don't remember any longer because I was watching this guy almost get his driving his little airport tug into my propeller, so I was getting a little concerned. That made me forget everything else, including how to taxi properly with this airplane. I apologize, ladies and gentlemen. I don't have rudder pedals here. I'm standing up and I'm just using the twist stick. Very rattly sound that this airplane produces when you're taxiing. I think I'm going the right way. I think Icebird was saying maybe it was Wildcrazy who was getting so close to the propeller. Here, let me pause and see what the heck was going on in chat here, because I'm and let me make sure that I don't advertently go into the runway.
Tower Hypertexthero 1 ready and runway.
Just saw my name in chat out of context. Copy that.
Hypertexthero 1 altimeter 29er.
Icebird said going for pizza and a bottle of Chianti.
Departing straight out approved.
I would love to have just a bottle of
Runway 16.
in Rome, you don't have to have a bottle of wine. You can just get a jar of wine, because it's so common to have wine with meals. That, and the vino da tavola is like the table wine you drink there. It's not as strong as a bottle of wine. It's weaker, so you can, you know, you don't have to get like completely drunk. But you can also get completely drunks.
Did you hear my last transmission?
Rome Uberta, apologies. Clear for takeoff, runway 16, Hypertexthero 1.
Cleared for takeoff runway 16 Hypertexthero.
Oh, there you go. Maybe
1.
Wild Craze. We call it the recycling bin of shame, Matrox says. I heard a story that recycling is a lie and it was by the plastic industry. Did anyone hear anything about that? I mean, I do my best to recycle, but no, I don't go crazy. Mort75 says he's flown in these airplanes a few times. That's awesome, Mort. I checked out your stream quickly. It looks really cool. Ladies and gentlemen, I have a fellow, I think a board game designer here and a fellow artist, Mort75 with a 0. Go check out his stream. And ground crew from Rome care nothing. I read that one. All right. Damn drones. Hyper said the guy's crazy in the road. Maybe he gets wild crazy. Oh, copy that. Okay. Yeah, okay, the guy. Okay, I get it now. Wild crazy says I don't think anybody gets me. RPG nerd for the most part. Awesome. I have a friend who loves who's an RPG nerd too, and I actually sent him a link to your stream to him. Okay, let's check out from the outside view here, ladies and gentlemen, before this takeoff. If there's anyone around. We got night flight. Unless I decide if people don't want to do night, I can cheat and I can talk to Scotty and the Starship Enterprise and ask him to go back to in time and turn us back a couple of hours. Should I do that? If anybody has any opinion about that, let me know and I will change the visible light here. The daylight. Hello, Scotty. Don't stream, but I'm a bit of a sim nerd. Worked 20 years in aviation. That is awesome. Do you have a private pilot's license? Sneaking Dodo with us, ladies and gentlemen. He just appeared here. This is Sheepa from the stream. Whoa!
Transporter from dispatch. Fly safe.
Oh man, that was a near miss, Sheepa. Those times I am glad that Microsoft Flight Simulator doesn't have collision modeling, because after all that it took off my elevators, my rudder. That would have been a problem. Fuel pump off. Okay, and we're gonna go to that bearing that I guess to be about, I think, what, 125? My private is a bit rich for a budget. Yeah, for me too, man. My partner Amber, she's saying, yo, go for it, you know, you live once. If I went somewhere where it was really cheap, you know, but I would want to get it in the States, because I think getting a private pilot's license in the States, then it opens up things everywhere else. But the problem is, after I get it, I won't be able to afford to fly, you know, so maybe I should just keep playing Microsoft Flight Simulator and buy and keep upgrading my PC and buying video games instead. I've had time at the controls of a few airplanes though. The thing is, there's very little you can do with it. Yeah, unless you're gonna do like you're gonna become like get a working pilot, you know. I would love to fly as a bush pilot, you know, transporting things to sort of remote locations. That would be an awesome job. But you know, at my age, and it would be I'm thinking more like ultralights could be a nice via di mezzo, as they say in Italy, like an in-between. All right, let's see how far off my bearing guess was. Very loud music coming out here of IRL in New York City. But not too bad at all. Okay, good. I'm gonna have to turn off close the window here momentarily. So I'm going to turn on the autopilot on this thing before I get back to chat. What's my height here? I'm at 2,000. That's a pretty comfortable height. Let's see if I remember how to use this thing. Okay, GPS, nav. Let's go about 2100. And I think that should be the autopilot activated, ladies and gentlemen. And then I'll get to chat. And I did not put that input in here, so the GPS is not going to do anything. So maybe I should put that in now. What was the name of that place? Mort says Yeah, I'd rather spend money on a good PC and VR. Yeah, VR would be awesome. Although for streaming, not as cool because I won't be able to see anything, and I would knock things over, and I'll knock my coffee and probably wreck the computer and electrocute myself in the process. Mort75 says, I've worked in airline ops, a pilot's life aimed for me. I would never want to be an airline pilot. I would be interested in doing like, yeah, like bush flights, you know, general aviation. Thank you, Tim, for the prediction. Wildcraze doesn't mind night. And Mort says he doesn't stream, but is a bit of a sim nerd. Okay, I had read that one before. And like Nostradamus, I say a lot of random things and occasionally something makes sense. That's pretty much me too. Most of the stuff I say is nonsense, but once in a while, you know, I got lucky. Alright, let's input our destination into our little Garmin 530, I think it is here, ladies and gentlemen. We are headed to Liao. It sounds like it's in Asia, but it's actually in a little airfield near Naples. Lima, India, Alpha, Unicorn. Alright, here we go, standby. Lima, Alpha, India, Unicorn. Okay, here we go. Let's see if I remember how to do this. Got a groove coming from the streets here in New York City. Lima. Push. Oh, here? Okay. So finicky. India. What was it? Lima, India. I already forgot. I should write it down. Alpha Unicorn. Okay. Oh. Alpha and Unicorn. Okay, here we go. Unicorn, uniform. I like unicorns better than uniform, so that's why I say unicorn. Go! Activate! Engage. And we got it, ladies and gentlemen. Now we have a flight track, and we are right on it. The autopilot is activated. Thank you so much, Mort75 and Wildcraze. Iceberg says, as my Latin teacher used to say to me, even a blind chicken will get a corn from time to time. Alright. There you go. Even a blind chicken. Even a blind chicken will get a corn from time to time. Iceberg for all coming to us with us for some knowledge here, ladies and gentlemen. So who makes the Islander? The Islander is made by Britain, a gentleman called Britain and another gentleman called Norman. And together they're Britain-Norman. I think outside here you can see. Before I forget, let me take a look at the fuel mixture here. Looking at those two little dials there. And we're gonna go look it down there too. I don't really understand how that works too much, but when that starts losing power over here, these two little dials. There you go, starting to lose power. Now let's put it up a little bit, back to normal. So we're at about, where is it? Here it is. For economy mixture at 75% power or less, lean out. Copy that. That seems to be okay. I'm a little worried about our height. I think we're a little low because near Naples there's mountains and I can't see so well because I don't have night vision. So, is that a mountain ahead of us? Pretty close. Look at that. Don't go too lean, you'll run hot. Copy that. Is that for real? Cool. All right, let's go a little bit more. Let's put about halfway. If it's too lean, you run hot. That's interesting to know. Some real life knowledge here, ladies and gentlemen. Let's increase our altitude. I'm not comfortable with this altitude here. Go to 3,100 feet. Maybe even 4,100 feet. And I think we have to put I don't understand where's the velocity thing in this. I think I have to just press out maybe. Always a little freaky flying at night. Hopefully the airplane where the airfield we're going to is going to be for out select, okay. After you put in the new out, okay, select, okay, select. Like the middle thing. I don't see select over there, over here. Press out another time, okay, out. Oh, okay, here you go, velocity. Go like that. Then out. So 3500. I think now... No, my velocity is still 0, okay. Go out. Then go like that. Now it's climbing. I think. Yeah, there you go, we're climbing. First change your out of the knob, okay. Let's press out. First a change of the knob, let's go to about 3500. Okay, now I press out, and now I go to the vertical speed in feet per minute. And there we are climbing. We're currently at just 3,750, and we're climbing up to 3,500. Oh no, we are 2,750. We're climbing to 3,500. Change your out to 4,500, then press out again. Okay, let's try that, Iceberg. 4,500, press out again. 4,500. Okay. Confusing. This seems to be working, so I'm gonna leave it here, okay? Not working like mine, interesting. This is working though, like with the vertical speed. I think that's what that stands for. It's climbing up to 4,500, and once it gets there, hopefully it'll go back to normal, not kick out again, and we'll be at 4,500. Let's see if Flying Dodo's with us. I know he did that near miss there, but some very annoying loud music coming from the streets of New York here. I'm gonna go and close the window, ladies and gentlemen. Although first I want to make sure that I'm not gonna crash into some sort of mountain up ahead. Hard to see. I should have brought my NVGs. Use the blue lever to bring the RPM back to cruise. About 2250 should be about right for memory. Man, you know a lot about this airplane. That's awesome. Okay, use the blue levers to bring the RPM back to cruise. Okay, let's do that. That's awesome to have someone who has experience of BN2 Islander here, ladies and gentlemen. Nord 75. Real life experience. 250, okay, copy that. We can look up a little bit. But then I have to, the mixture I have to change then. Let's be around there too. There you go, 2256, that sounds pretty good. Less loud, which is nice. Can't see much from the outside view. I'm worried about what may be a mountain ahead of us, ladies and gentlemen, over here. And I think it is. I think it is. I'm gonna turn off the autopilot. I'm gonna go manual here and climb up. Because I know there's some big mountains south of Rome, and we're headed there's sneaking doors and another BN2 to our port. You're climbing still max RPM and throttle. Copy that. Let's put max RPM and max throttle. I didn't make a flight plan, so I don't know if... Usually for these longer flights I would fire up little nav map and we'd have a flight plan, and then we'd have the elevation throughout the whole flight plan. Then you see like, oh, there's a mountain here, you better be flying above this flight level so they don't smash into it, you know. But since I wasn't expecting to do a longer flight at night, I didn't plot the course. But that's looking a little better now. I can barely, I don't know if you can see it, but I can barely see, like, I may cheat and turn it to day, but because I find it more interesting flying during the day. But if people are enjoying this, I'll keep it as it is, because it'll make the landing exciting, especially if the airport is not lit, that's for sure. If Sheepa, aka Sneaking Dodo here, comes with me all the way, I'll ask him to land first, you know, and then and keep his lights on to illuminate the runway, or like there's no fireballs in Microsoft Flight Simulator, unfortunately. But okay, here's my phone. Stand by. Stand by. I'll be right back. I need to take this call, I think. Whoa, did I just hit the stick, or was that like some turbulence? Stand by. Alright, now I can see in the distance over there we are. Wait, okay, let me check out the chat here, okay. Mort says, this is just general knowledge, really? That's, well, it's specialized for me, sir. We might, okay, we might want to max until reach cruise level, copy that. I'm going to just lean a little bit by feel now. Let's go to me, middle of the green and RPM gauge. There's the RPM gauge, a little bit higher than the middle, but it's not, we have plenty of, the range, the distance is only another 55 nautical miles. Oh, and okay, I was going off course there. I can form up with Sneaking Dodo. Maybe the autopilot's like, Sneaking Dodo's there, I want to fly near Sneaking Dodo because he's a nice guy. So the autopilot decided to take me over there, but now it's bringing me back to my original course. And if you're climbing still max RPM, does the GPS show MSA? Let's take a look. What does MSA stand for? I don't know. I'm an amateur, total amateur. I still smash into mountains. Yeah, I've had a couple of close calls during the race from Paris to Dakar. That was a little scary. Do you fly any other sims? I love IL-2 Sturmovik. It's probably my favorite, basically, sim overall, for the feeling of flight. It's a combat flight sim, World War II airplanes. I've flown it since the original in 2000 or 2001, and now I still fly it now and again. I fly DCS. I'm starting to learn the F-16 there. First sim was Spectrum Holobyte's Falcon back in the late 80s. And I fly War Thunder, you know, the more when I feel like blowing stuff up quickly and a little more arcade-ish. And what else? That's about it. Microsoft Flight Simulator, IL-2 Sturmovik, DCS, War Thunder. I may be missing one. I was thinking about getting the Tobruk one. And and we could fly some SOP with here if you want. Minimum safe altitude, okay. My death will light the way. Yeah, I'm sorry, Jib. It was a bit of a joke, you know, but you know, I would like if there were fireballs in Microsoft Flight Simulator. And now people like get all upset because, you know, of what happened in 2001. But come on, if you're gonna do it like that, then you might as well just cancel shooters and any type of game that shows explosions, you know. Do you play IL-2? I've been playing the flying circus planes in IL-2. War Thunder ain't a sim. I know it's more of a game, but it has better it has better damage modeling than Microsoft Flight Simulator. So I prefer and it has airplanes that are so obscure that, you know, I enjoy a little bit of everything, whether it's a video game or a simulator. Yeah, man, I used to have all the time in the world to learn those, you know, 400-page manuals for Falcon 3.0. I used to play Falcon 4.0. You know, like a binder. The manual is like a physical manual. I still have it in my mom's house in Rome. But these days, you know, Chuck's guides are great. Though I'm a subscriber to Chuck's guides for DCS. If you Google that. I'm a subscriber to his Patreon. That's how I learned to turn on the F-16 takeoff and land again. I did that the other day. I'm thinking I'll get it when there's another sale. But it's really nice. You can fly for free now, free trials if you use the standalone version. So I'll probably be trying the Hind next, either the Hind or the Harrier. I haven't decided yet. But yeah, it's like jets. Things move so fast, and there's all these systems that it's like almost stressful, you know. So I generally prefer propeller airplanes. Even in this, I prefer propeller airplanes and the things that move a little slower and with less systems. Mort says, I hear things like Gloucester Gladiator are in War Thunder and so pretty, but it flies like shite. I love the Gloucester Radiator, and the original IL-2 was awesome too. And you have a lot of World War II and early jets in DCS. I want to try a World War II plane there too. I've never tried one that you can shoot, you know. I've tried the free TF-51 Mustang, but I have not tried like the Spitfire, the P-51, the P-47. I'm a fan of I'm not so much of a fan of the German planes. I like the Allied planes, so that's what I usually fly. But that's definitely on the list of things to stream, of things to learn. And the sound in that game in DCS is second to none of those airplanes. It really sounds like you're there, because they actually Eagle Dynamics, whatever they're called, who make DCS, they partner with these people that they're called like the Flying Legends, and they actually are the owners of most of those warbirds that are real life airplanes that do the air shows in Duxford in England. And I've been to that air show years ago, and so they record those sounds from the real thing, the real airplane. Yeah, pretty awesome. Thank you, Icebird. Thank you so much for dropping by, ladies and gentlemen. Icebird, a gentleman here, a great friend of the stream, always imparting his knowledge of so much kindness here. Thank you so much for dropping by. I would love to play some multiplayer. Yeah, send me a I can send you a link to the Discord eventually. I don't have it public now because I have so many different things going on that moderating a Discord channel is also a bit challenging for me, so I just keep it calm and quiet, you know. But yeah, let's stay in touch, Mort. I would love to fly some both IL-2 Sturmovik and DCS multiplayer. DCS awesome. So yeah, flight model is Dire. Yeah, I had a little bit of turbulence here. I mean, there's no other game that I've gotten into a propeller airplane and I can do a snap roll like in DCS, like the TF-51. You flick back the stick and you put left or right rudder, boom. You know, you get it's like a snap roll. Microsoft Flight Simulator, it kind of does it with the pits, but for example, the PT7 tier Sturman, it doesn't really do snap rolls, even though it should, according to a book that I read at least. Right, autopilot, a little bit of turbulence here. How are we doing on this Neofly mission? Let's check it out. We're not too far away. We're past halfway, so it's not too far, Naples from Rome. You know, we'll land here, then we'll take a taxi to Naples. We'll go to La Pizzeria de Michele. We'll get a little ticket of a number, because there's so many people who want to eat at that pizzeria. Best pizza in the world, ladies and gentlemen. Naples, where pizza was invented. In my opinion, the best pizza in the world. You can get margherita, you can get marinara, that's it. But, you know, you can get others, but those are the two classics. You have mozzarella di bufala. You got lovely wine. There's this little restaurant here. Where is it? Capodicino. Here, come to this Corso Umberto I, okay? Is that where I'm talking about? Hold up. It's been a while since I've been to Naples, so I don't remember. But I think it's Corso Umberto I. Yeah, okay, so there's this big piazza here, okay? And then you go up here, and then you get the Corso Umberto I, and here it's like a hill, and you go uphill, and there's a wonderful little restaurant around here. I forget where it is exactly, but really, really good food. I'm gonna have to look it up and let you know. Maybe Via Cedro del Porto, maybe around here. A gorgeous, beautiful, very chaotic city, but just gorgeous, excellent food. And we're headed to it at night, and Microsoft Flight Simulator is already making me hungry. Duxford, a special place for sure, man. I went, I think, 2013 last time, or wait, no, maybe before that. No, it must have been 2003. It hasn't been that long. I'm most disappointed about the Microsoft Flight Simulator flight model, especially fast jets. I've never flown a jet in this. I might have fired up one in the sky once, but I like the propeller airplanes, as I mentioned, so I'm not... but I heard that they didn't really simulate faster than sound speeds and stuff. Maybe that's going to change with the upcoming F-18 tied in with, you know, Tom Cruise of the Top Gun 2. Whoa, look at that. Little bit of turbulence out there. Better than Chicago Deep End? Different, but I definitely prefer the Italian pizza than Chicago Deep End. I've had Chicago Deep End. The thing is the cheese, man. The mozzarella in Naples, you can't get it anywhere else in the world unless, you know, you hire a Learjet to fly it over and bring it to you. It's just unbelievable. And the dough, the farina 00, the flour 00 is just... You know, but I love Chicago pizza too. I like New York pizza. I like Brazilian pizza. Mozzarella sticks. Knew I forgot something today. Man, you guys are making me hungry now. Curry says pizza as such come from Eastern cuisine, but definitely improved in Naples. The T-45 I bought was disappointing. And the Sonic Boom update, I think coming of this update, I'm not sure if it's this one or a different one, but Alright, how are we doing here? We are currently at... Wait, is that right? I think my altitude got wonky here, look at that. Something's wonky with my altitude unless I'm descending pretty fast. There's Naples in the distance. Ever had bacalhau in Brazil? Yeah, I love codfish. In Brazil, I love bolinho de bacalhau. It's like fried codfish with potato and spices. It's a classic dish of Brazilian cuisine near Rio de Janeiro and Bahia. I love codfish. There's nothing I like better than a fish and chips in you know, Brighton or something in England. I'm still climbing. That's crazy, dude. Let's turn off out. Let's get down here. Oh my God, I'm at 10,000. That's what's going on. Wow, I'm such an amateur. Okay. Better get on oxygen. Pacquiao versus Spence. Who you betting for? I don't know who either of those people are. Brandon J97. Is that in the Olympics? To be honest, I'm not really following much of the Olympics right now. Man, I wasn't even paying attention. I climbed way high. I have a feeling this BN2 Islander it climbs a little. I mean, I don't have experience of the real plane, but it really climbs like a jet almost. This thing, it's really crazy. Pacquiao versus Spence. Let's look that up. Who are those? Let's look him up, ladies and gentlemen. Let's make sure that we're descending now. We are descending, and hopefully we're on the right track here. Pacquiao versus Spence. Boxers, huh? Manny Pacquiao versus Errol Spence. Bioda's generational showdown is an upcoming welterweight professional boxing match contested between 8th Division World Champion Manny Pacquiao and unified WBC and IBF welterweight champion Errol Spence. So it's basically like two different, a guy that's really young and a guy that's really old. Is that what that's about? Yeah, I don't know. I mean, as far the last I mean, I'd watch Mike Tyson and stuff like that in the past, and I play what was it, Knockouts in the Nintendo Entertainment System, but yeah, not a huge fan of boxing, so I don't know. I don't really care who would win. Based on the names, maybe Manny. Well, you're climbing 500 feet a minute for 10 minutes, so that's about, yeah, where I was, right? Was it 10,000 something? Wow, Chris, VIP in the back is saying the Flisplight is breathtaking. And a drum roll for that comment of Wow Craze there. We are charging here into the night, ladies and gentlemen. Watch out, Naples. Hypertexthero is approaching. He doesn't know what he's doing, but he is coming. Hopefully this airport is lit. There is Naples in the distance. A bit too dark to see the Vesuvius. Is Nikin Dodo still with us below somewhere? Morestia, there is anything that's behind us at 8,000 feet. Is that height or is that distance to me? I never understand that. Did you leave the gear down too? Yeah, the BN2, you know, you can't, unless you like cut it off, you can't bring it up. It's just attached. But that's probably good for my case, because you know, you can see how forgetful I am. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, outside view of the BN2 Islander. Riding a hyper forgetful hero here. Let's turn the airplane sound down so we can stay in the outside view. Thank you, Wild Craze. Look outside here into the cockpit. Little bit of turbulence. I think it's time for us to change the music a little bit. A little more likely to go to Naples. Naples does have quite a strong connection to South America, because, you know, Maradona used to play there. They're a little bit more loose and chaotic, a little bit more like in Brazil. The way they play soccer, the way they like their food, and the way they party too. Thank you for Bryce Allen says Tuesday Microsoft Flight Simulator released to Xbox Series and can't wait. There is, ladies and gentlemen, an influx, a cavalcade, a stampede of a swarm of players coming into Microsoft Flight Simulator tomorrow because it's coming out for Xbox. We'll see if the servers will be melted down like lava coming from Vesuvius. Let's see what's going to happen. That is going to be pretty amazing. A lot of players coming with Xbox here. A Sim World, not Sim World, a Simulator update coming in. Is this Bossa Nova or Samba? Can't decide. This is a bit of a combination, I think. This is a song by Palm Villa from the Shalalatas. The artist is called Shalalatas, and the song is called Palm Villa. You can go see it, what they consider it. Hypertexthero, how to land at night in Xbox Series. Get someone else to land before you and turn their lights on to illuminate the runway. I don't know. I hope not from Vesuvio. Me too, Kerr. If Vesuvio erupts, that'll be a problem. Maradona's meglio di Pelé. Disagree there, but you know, they're pretty close. Great rivalry. Oh. Good optimistic, you got this. Thank you, Kerr. And thank you, Wow Craze. I don't know if this airport is lit, okay? It doesn't look like it's lit. It looks like a grass runway. Hopefully this stuff is lit over here. Looks like a, what, a robin or something? I want Sheepa to land before me. Oh, have to... and I'm Xbox Series, I mean... Whoa! Bryce Allen, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it, thank you. How to land an Xbox Series S, is that what you're asking? Walker says very carefully, no lights, no souvenir shop. I don't know, Bryce, because I don't have an Xbox. Like I have played this game with controller once, and it was fine with controller, you know. You have a stick to look at the view, you have a stick for controlling the airplane, you have a stick for changing a button for outside view, inside view, and button for flaps, button for landing gear if you have a plane that has extensible landing gear, and you take it from there, you know. Kerr says they'll probably rob you when you land, ladies and gentlemen. In Naples. Yeah, it's not the kind of place you want to go out with a Rolex watch, you know. And if it's a fake one, okay, but even then, you know, fake ones, I can't really tell the difference. So. Mile-long field, so got some extra margins, that's good. Stand by. Alright, let's talk to these people. Let's talk to these people. We are getting there, only 8.7 miles away. I'm gonna put the mixture full up. And we're gonna already turn on the auxiliary pump so don't forget. And let's talk to see if they have an air traffic control tower, if it's gonna be just Liao Kapua Airport. Nope, no tower. That's gonna be what, about runway 26, I guess? Yeah, 26. I'm gonna go that one because during this time of the day, usually the wind is coming from at night, this time of night, usually the wind is coming from the land. Doesn't seem to be any storms in here, so the wind is going to be coming from the land to the sea. So I'm going to pick 26 and we're going to go for it. Landing at night is a bit of best effort if runway have no lights. Bryce Allen, no tower, no lights. Okay, I see what your deal is here. Notifying Galaxia. Galaxia Cat, Sheepa, please get medical service and firefighting services ready. Over. All right. I'm gonna look, see if I can spot this thing. Is there any lights? Where am I? We're getting there. There's a highway. I'll wash them after. Just leave them there. Oh, I thought he said the dishes. Okay, I misunderstood. Oh, Sneaky Dodo's with me, ladies and gentlemen. Maybe he'll land before me. Let me know if it's a crash or, you know. I'll keep that on, actually. I'll keep Neopad on, and I'm gonna turn autopilot off here. Autopilot is disengaged now. If you want to join the landing rate leaderboard and compete with this guy that just came in here called who's winning everything tonight. Forget his name right now, but Patty Man 2020 is coming in and winning everything over here. And you want a negative number, Mort, you want a minus sign before that 187. Alright, I'm gonna do a low fly past. It's directly below. I'm gonna do a low fly past, and then we're gonna see what we can see, if anything. Alright. Looking out the window now. If we can spot a runway, anything at all. There's Sneaking Dodo going in. Thank you for your guess, Mort. Looks like a military base, huh? Sneaking Dodo's going that way. I'm gonna keep an eye on this thing. Is that it? Maybe it is lit. Oh, is this thing here? Man, it is not lit. I can't see anything. I'm gonna have to make sure that I don't overspeed the airplane. Let's slow down and fly right above it, see if we can spot anything at all. Probably run by a cartel. All the roofs are covered in solar panels. Looks fancy from space. I could change the time to daylight, but that would be kind of cheating. Since I flew all this way at night, I want to do the landing at night. I don't want to lose the BN2 Islander though, so I think that's it right there. I can barely see it. I think that's the runway right there. What do you guys think? Should I turn it to daylight? Any opinion on the chat? Or is that cheating? I mean, you'll be able to see better, but I would go blind. Okay, you got 1-1. Anybody else? I wouldn't. Okay, that's 2-1. Plenty of visibility compared to Africa, or land at the other lit runway over there, but I'm this mission with this sensitive cargo we're carrying. I think it's cargo or passenger, I don't remember. I think it's sensitive cargo. It's due over here, so we have to bring it over here. All right, I think that's the runway right there. So I'm gonna aim at that building, which is at the end of the runway. That's gonna be my reference point. The one in between, that one right there, that one right there, and I'm gonna come in from the other direction. Flaps full down, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, if it was real life here and I had one life only, Mort, I would definitely go land at the other airport and say, and hire a taxi driver to take me here. But since it's a video game and we are aiming for a little bit of excitement here, why not do a landing at night, even though it's not a lot of visibility, not usually how I like to fly, but I do like to keep it live weather, live time. I think it makes it more interesting. So we happened to take off when it was when it was dark already, so here we are. I'm gonna aim at that building over there. That's gonna be my point of reference. I'm gonna try to fly low enough that the airplane, the lights will start to light up the ground. Pretty risky, but it's a BN2. Maybe she can do this. And I'm gonna keep an eye over here too. All right. I'm right at the end of the runway. I can't see a thing. There is this little building here. I could use that as a reference too. All right, stand by. Gonna be a short turn. I'm gonna turn a bit this way. And then I'm gonna turn a little bit to port. Keep an eye outside to see any lights as reference points. Cutting power, trimming nose up. There's Nick and Dodo. I think he wants me to go first. Okay. Going in blind here, ladies and gentlemen. I'm just using the Neopad as my best guess as where this runway is. I mean, that's very helpful, don't get me wrong. Should be over the runway now. Can't see a thing. Can't see a thing. I see some trees to the left. I see a tree. Oh! Full power. Let's go around. Oh my god. That was the wrong one. I was looking at the wrong runway. Thank you, Alt Firehead. -131. Decided to go around. Flaps to takeoff position again. Come on, turn the lights on, people. No, ma che cazzo sta facendo? A Robè! Ma dove sono le luci? Mamma mia! A Maradona! Ma quelli non pagano la bonetta da 30. Applause for Carl, ladies and gentlemen. Coming in here speaking Italian and say, but those guys, they don't pay their electricity bill for over 30 years. That's why, you know. That's why there's no lights here. Quello non pagano la bolletta da 30 anni. Kirk coming in here, some Neapolitans and Roma Nacho, ladies and gentlemen. Maybe we need to... Alright, keep an eye. Okay, now I'm gonna go in. The Sneak and Dodo down? I think he is down. Are you alive, Sneaking Dodo? Hopefully he's alive. Okay, full flaps for landing. I'm coming a little high now. Let's see what we can do. I'm down alive. Awesome. An applause for Sneaking Dodo, ladies and gentlemen, aka Sheepa. I'm kind of steep. Coming in very steeply. I probably should go around one more time, but... Oh!
Transporter from dispatch. Go to the parking so we can check the cargo status.
Alright, down, slow. And Wild Craze of 222, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my god. 1-2 blast, 1-2 jump. We are down, ladies and gentlemen. We are down and alive. 1-2 jump. I'm just gonna stay on the runway. Okay, let me clear the runway, okay. Wow. Parking brake is on.
Cargo unloading in progress. Stand by, pilot.
Wow, thank you, Sheepa, for landing and showing me, giving me a clue there, huh? 2 BN2 Islanders, ladies and gentlemen, an amazing night flight here. There's pictures for the socials. 4 paths of darkness, but apparently this is shit.
Well done. Thanks and see you soon.
This is when I'd hit a twig and wreck it. No, take it. That's why I wanted to stop. I didn't want to leave the runway. We got the multiplayer bonus, I think, because either we have Sheepa flying with us here, or we have Wild Craze, or both. I don't know. Okay, they just have it turned on. That's fine. I am gonna switch this engine off to give us a little bit of quiet over here. Where is it? We're gonna switch off the magnetos. We're gonna stay here in Naples for a bit because we want to go eat a pizza da Michele. We want to have a copious amounts of wine. We want to have some dessert. We want to dance a little bit. We want to have a cafe afterwards and have a massa cafe after that. And then we have un altro bicchiere di vino, and we're going to enjoy ourselves while we stay here in Naples, ladies and gentlemen. We can open all the doors to show you the... I mean, it's a little bit hard to see from the outside view, but we pretend that we're actually there. And it is almost 4 p.m. Ladies and gentlemen, this means it is time to run an outro. It is time to thank the people who have been here. Special thanks, let's see, to Sheepa. And we're gonna change it to something funky here. Alright. We're gonna change it to something funky here because I'm feeling good after this flight. I didn't crash, I didn't lose another BN2. Because of Sheepa, aka Sneaking Dodo, our flight was much easier. And because of Mort 75, we also saved a lot of trouble here. Oop, a bit of a misspelling there. I apologize for that. And because of Kerr, I'm going to be able to hopefully keep paying the bills here and keep streaming for you all. And who else is here? Thank you so much for dropping by, Old Firehead. I'm not sure if you're a streamer or not, but I'll give a shout out anyway. And I am going to update... Who won? Did I forget to update the last one? No, I think I forgot to update the... Patty Man has 2. I'm going to update it now. I think the War Craze just won. Wild Craze just won. So he is in second place, ladies and gentlemen. Wild Craze climbing after Iceberg for all, taking second place behind only Sheepa now on this landing rate leaderboard. Let me deploy that. Thank you kindly, sir. Thank you so much for dropping by. If you have any streamer that you love who's currently streaming and you want me to raid them, let me know now. Go give Kerr WT a follow as well. I think I already mentioned that. And the landing rate leaderboard should have been updated now with an incremented score for Tattyman 2020 coming in here 2 out of 2. First time guesses, 2 wins. Wild Craze getting to 2nd place. We've got who else was? Thanks so much Galaxia for being here. Always, if you're around still or not. And thank you for Bryce Allen dropping by and for the follow. Mort75 I mentioned as well. Pattyman Pulici early. Un Bigo Loco earlier about 12 hours ago gave me a follow while I was offline. Thank you so much for that follow. Let's play some IO2 multiplayer sometime, Mort. I will be in touch. Alright, fantastic. And Wild Craze, always a great pleasure. We'll give this gentleman a follow as well, coming from Norway. Joining us in flights. And I'm very excited tomorrow for this Microsoft Flight Simulator sim update. And coming out for Xbox, I'm keeping optimistic and positive about this this occurrence that it's gonna multiply the Microsoft Flight Simulator world by many hearts. It's like in Zelda, the more hearts you have, the stronger you are. So the more players we have here, the stronger the sim's gonna get, I hope. You know, you can't gank anyone in this, you can't shoot any other airplane, so we're not gonna have problems with that at least. Let's see, who else is streaming out there, ladies and gentlemen? Who else is streaming? I'm gonna take a look around and we're gonna choose someone to raid. Have a fabulous evening too. Wild Craze, thank you, Mort, for dropping by. Walker says, I'm excited to see if they introduce new stuff in the marketplace. Oh man, don't they have like free float planes coming? Who knows what else if there's some surprises coming in. I am excited and I love this game. I love all these flight simulators. We are living in a golden age of flight sims, I think. And I'm very happy to be alive playing these wonderful video games. I am looking for someone to raid, ladies and gentlemen, right now. Someone I haven't raided before, preferably. Let's see. Empire kicking. I like the small airplanes. Half my Neofly missions in the oceans where I live. Yeah, I need a float plane in Neofly as well because a lot of them are over the sea. Who else is out there? Oh, here you go. Bad Max LR. I like his pink shirt. He's speaking French. Do we say hi anyway? Who else is out there? Who else is out there? Who else is out there? Malditos nerds. German. Also black. Eviscerated in English. He's flying a jet. Should we go say eviscerated? Je ne parle pas français. Let's go see eviscerated. Alright. I'm Hypertexthero. Thank you for dropping by hyperspace. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your Monday. See you tomorrow. Have a good one.